A warm welcome to this session. I am G.Sivakumar, G, Assistant Professor, Department of Computer Science PG, KSR College of Arts and Science, Tiruchengode. In this session, I am going to discuss about a V model, a model of software development life cycle. It's a type of SDLC where the processes are executed in a sequential manner. This is also called as a verification validation model. Here each development step is associated with the testing activity. That is the next, each step is executed after the completion of the previous activity. Model starts with requirements gathering and end with formal verification of the developed product. This it follows a sequential design process, same as a waterfall model. It's a diagrammatic representation of V process model. This model contains two phases. One is verification, next is validation. The verification phase contains the developer life cycle and the validation phase contains the tester's life cycle. In the verification development life cycle contains so many phases like requirements gathering. Like in the requirements gathering, URS, SRS, high level design and low level design. In tester life cycle, it contains unit testing, integration testing, system testing and user acceptance testing. What is verification and what is validation? Here in verification, we are going to check whether we are building the product right. That means it's a dynamic. It's a static analysis technique that is done. We are going to execute the we are going to test the product without executing the code. It's a evaluation of product development to find whether the requirements are met. Next we will see what is validation. That is we are building the right product. That is we are going to check whether before building the product we are going to check all the requirements are satisfying the user needs or not. It's a dynamic analysis. That is we are going to check with executing the code. That is we are going to check the functional non-functional requirements here. It's a process to evaluate the software to check whether the software needs meets the customer requirements or not. So requirements phase, first phase is requirements phase. This phase contains two phases. One is user requirements verification, next is software requirements verification. In user requirements verification, there is a detailed communication between the client and the software developers or the team. They will discuss about what are the requirements and what are the needs of the users or user requirements. This phase is also called as requirement gathering. Next phase is software requirements verification. Here in this phase we are going to discuss about the what are all the software and hardware requirements to build an environment to developing a product. Here the complete hardware, software and communication setup will be tested or whether it is okay or not. Next phase is design phase. The design phase contains high level design and low level design. In this design phase, high level design, major modules are designed here. Next, coming to the low level design, here the sub modules are designed. These modules are designed to integrate this whole software. Next is coding. Here once the developer gets requirements, user requirements, or they will start coding. Next is tester's life cycle. In tester's life cycle, first phase is unit testing. Here the unit level or sub-modules are tested to check whether the customer requirements are met or not. They will eliminate the bugs at the earlier stage. Next testing is integration testing. Here the modules are integrated and here the whole data flow and control flow are tested to check whether the customer requirements are met or not. Next phase is system testing. Here the whole system are considered as a system and the whole system is going to test whether to meet the function non-functional requirements of the users. User acceptance testing. In this testing, that whole system is tested in a user environment in front of the users. Next, user acceptance testing is into two phases. One is alpha testing and beta testing. In alpha testing, the developed product is tested in front of the clients in development side to check whether the requirements met or not. Next, coming to the beta testing, this beta testing is tested in the client side to check whether the requirements are met or not. Next, V model advantages is a discipline model and phases are completed in a short time, and this like project requirements are in this using this model the project requirements are very clear and is easy to use and understand, and so we can able to develop a good software quality product by using this model, and is able to manage track the user requirements, and if there is any defect we can follow the whole process. We will be continuing on the next class. Thank you.